What's going on, guys? Welcome to the RB Talks episode number 4. Thank you guys for being here once again. Thank you to BMG, what's behind here in cameras. They're behind cameras and this amazing team. This podcast is powered by BMG, Brito Media Group. Guys, today we are going to be talking about an awesome topic. Today we're going to be talking about belief ceilings. Right? It's something kind of similar to your new normal, but I like to talk about this more about a mentality-wise thing, and from mentality, it goes into your action plans, right? It talks about your environment. We're going to talk about people and friends that you're surrounding yourself with and how to actually break these cycles, how to break the chains, how to break your belief ceilings that you have, and how maybe surrounding yourself contributes to breaking these cycles, right? So I want to talk about a little bit about what are belief ceilings, right? Everyone around us, or everyone that are your friends, your parents, especially your family members, have big. Even you, even me, we all have belief ceilings, right? I want to go into a great example, and that is going to be with your parents. Right now, you may be someone that's seeing this podcast or hearing this podcast, and you may thinking, hey, I want to go into this business. I want to create this business that, I don't know, I want to go into drop shipping, or I want to do a service-based business. I want to do, I don't know, e-commerce, right? But you maybe don't have money. You may be barely starting. You maybe have a 9 to 5, and then you're doing a 5 to 9, which is your business, correct? And you tell your parents about it. Hey, mom and dad, I'm creating this business. What do you guys think? And their first reaction is, nah, son, or nah, daughter, don't do that. Just go secure, go to college, go get a degree, and then go get a job after that, right? Now, I'm not saying that college is wrong. I'm going to college right now. But they have this belief ceiling on you that they think that by creating your business, you're not going to be successful. Or maybe they just think because they have a belief ceiling that they weren't able to achieve it, you're not going to be able to achieve it either. Now, that's where your belief ceiling comes, right? That's where it's a sub-product of someone else's belief ceiling comes into place, and it comes and impregnates into your mind now, right? That can be into a coworker too. A coworker, friends and families come and put their belief ceilings into yours as well. A good, for example, a coworker, you can be like, hey man, I'm creating this business. Your friends that you have currently right now in your circle, they could be like, man, why are you doing that BS business? That's never gonna work. Or, hey man, you're thinking or you're dreaming about your dream car, and you talk about it with other people or other friends, and they're gonna be like, man, you're absolute crazy. You're never gonna get a car like that. That's only for rich people. I wanna get a Lamborghini. I wanna get a Ferrari. Your friends are gonna be around, or your family members are gonna be around like, man, you're crazy. How are you going to get a Ferrari? How are you going to get a Lambo, right? They have these belief ceilings in their mind that they can never achieve it. But that's where you are going to break those chains. You are going to break that mentality and actually make it real right now. Like I said, these belief ceilings come from family members, come from your environment, come from your circles. Now, we're going to talk about, right, a personal example, which just happened in my family. Number one was getting this high rise, which we already talked about. But number two, and this happened in my circle right now, and that is my brother. My brother, actually, I'm super proud of him. He's younger than me. He beat me into my dream car, but he got it first. I'm super proud of him. I'm trying to get an Aston Martin. I will. Super important. Change that wording. Instead of I'm trying to, I will. I will get my Aston Martin, but he got his Mercedes, a 6-figure Mercedes before me, which I'm super proud of him. But this mentality or this purchase made me open my eyes even wider or even faster to saying that, hey, maybe getting that 6-figure car that I want is actually more, I can get it more quicker than I actually thought. So that's a personal belief that I had that was like, okay, maybe it's going to take me until next year to get my supercar. Now I consider it to be even more achievable or even more obtainable. And my belief ceiling went from maybe going here to going up here now, because I see it, I feel it. I'm seeing my circle break into those circles or breaking those numbers. And now I feel way more closer to it, right? And that's why I want to pivot into the conversation of how important it is to break your ceilings each time and more time, consistently, right? By surrounding yourself by the correct circle or the right friends or the right well, I mean, not family, right? Because your family members are always going to be around you, but maybe your circle. Great example. My circle is my brother, my cousin, my mentors. They're people that they're hungry and they are breaking their belief ceiling constantly and consistently, right? We're hitting certain numbers. We're getting new cars. We're surrounding ourselves around awesome network of people that are high achievers, right? And you want to be surrounded around that. You don't want to be surrounded an environment where people are being negative and telling you that something that you dream of is impossible to achieve, because then your belief ceiling is going to be, it's like you're putting concrete over concrete over concrete into that person that's maybe trying to come out or dug themselves out. When someone's reaffirming you that you're like, hey man, you're never going to achieve that, it's like they're pouring concrete, boom, 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 and you digging out of that hole, you have concrete inside on top of you, it's going to be even harder to break, right? But if you have actually a circle around you where they're telling you, hey man, I just bought this stuff, or I just bought this car, or I just broke $20,000 months, $30,000 months, $1 million months or year, that's gonna make you get or give you a superpower telling you that, hey, I can achieve this even quicker than I thought, or hey, I can actually buy this, I can actually do this, right? Because if you're just surrounded by those coworkers or those friends that are telling you, man, nah, don't even believe that, man, that's only for rich people. Oh, nah, man, yeah, you're never gonna do that. You're just gonna dig yourself into failure more and more and more, right? So that's a great example I want to tell you. This high rise too as well. I remember I actually live in Tempe, Arizona. I actually used to work down the street in this restaurant called Postino's. I used to be first a dishwasher, then I became a line cook. And when I was a line cook down there in Postino's, through this little window where people would expo, I would see the apartment where I'm at now. I would literally be cooking and I would see the apartment where I'm living right now. Just so you have that in mind, right? And I would always think, wow, only rich people live here. Wow, only people with money or their daddy or their parents gave them money to live here. And I would always have that belief ceiling in my mind. I would always have that mentality in my mind. And that was my new normal before. That was my normal before, right? And eventually I got into real estate. I got into ventures. I got into businesses. And I'm not saying I'm the most richest person ever, right? Because I'm still growing constantly. I'm 22 years old. I'm learning every day. But my mentality and my belief ceiling changed. How? I surrounded myself from my mentors. I surrounded myself from a better circle. I maybe removed people that are toxic. I am maybe not surrounding myself by environments that are telling me that I can't do it. And I totally eliminated people telling me that I cannot achieve it. And I'm a great experiment. I was living down there. My belief ceiling is that I couldn't live here. Now look where I'm at today. And I'm not here to brag. I'm here to just show you that it is possible, right? And it's absolutely insane. If I can do this, I used to live in Mexico. I was in a ranch. I was making $75, how much? A week, $75 a week just by working over there. And now I was working as a line cook, making $19 an hour. Now I'm here in real estate, making $15,000 months. And it's not to brag. It's to show you how quickly your life can change. I've been in real estate for a year, and it's been an absolute crazy experience. And I just want to tell you that if I did it, you can do it too as well. Now, like I said, I'm not that big currently where I'm at, right? There's probably people seeing this that they're making $60, $70, $80,000 a month, and they're already millionaires, which we will be there, right? But this works for anything. If you're someone that's probably trying to get that car, if you have a Lamborghini Huracan, or Huracan, we would say it, and you're trying to get that SVJ, Surround yourself by people that already have those cars. Surround yourself by people that's their new normal. That's their normal. That's their average day. That's their average Tuesday. Oh, yeah, man, I'm going to go to the Aventador. I'm going to grab the Aventador today. It's going to be normal. You're like, holy moly. Just like that? Just like that. You want to surround yourself by those type of circles, by those people that whatever your dream is, it's their average Wednesday. If you're surrounding yourself and you're like, hey, man, what do I want to do? I want to become a professional golfer. Okay, perfect. What am I going to do? My belief ceiling is that, oh, holy moly, I have a horrible handicap, or oh, holy moly, I'm not very good. What am I going to do? I'm going to surround myself by the best of the best people that I have to my knowledge or to my, how would I say, my circle, and I'm going to surround myself to the best that I know. I'm going to be around the best professional guy at ASU, at my college. I'm going to be the best guy that I know, or I'm going to be surrounded by the best person that I know that's in my family member, right? Okay, I'm surrounded now by that circle, correct? Now, I'm in a new circle before I was before. I'm in that new circle. Now, that new circle is going to produce me even better people that I want to surround myself. Okay, I'm around that uncle that knows how to play, has been playing for 30 years. Perfect. That uncle's going to be like, hey, man, I think we're at the same level. Or you putting in that time, you're putting in those actions, and he sees that. He's going to be like, hey, man, I want you to meet this guy. I want you to meet Mr. John. He was the person that, I don't know, taught me, or this guy's a professional athlete, golfer that he's been playing for a long time. I'm going to connect you with him because he sees the effort, he sees the actions, and he sees the consistency that you're around. And life will compensate you by surrounding yourself by the correct people, but because you are putting in the work, right? If you're not putting in the work, if you're not showing up every day, if you're not doing the best 110% every day, life will not compensate you. Life will not give you your compensation because you're not giving your 100. But if you are, the life will put you into circles that you want to be in so you can become a better person in any realm that you want to be. Now, that's an example of golf. The same thing goes to money. If you want to be surrounded by people that's making 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 100, 200, $1 million a month, you want to be surrounded by those type of circles. Now, like I said, it's a level. You're not going to be automatically, if you're working and you're making $19 an hour, it's going to be very hard for you to get into a circle that people that are making $100,000 months, right? It's going to be a little bit hard. So that's why it's like steps. Pass. Okay, I'm making 19 an hour. Okay, I'm maybe going to surround myself with people that are making, maybe they're not working a 9 to 5 anymore. They have their own business. Okay, perfect. Now I'm surrounding myself and I'm hearing those conversations. I'm hearing what they're talking about. They're talking about their revenue. They're talking about their profits. They're talking about what's the cost for their business. What do they have to fix? What overhead is coming, right? You're hearing about that, and now you're becoming familiarized, and you're hearing those conversations, correct? Now, eventually, you're going to be hearing business owners like, hey, man, this month we hit $50,000 months in profit. Okay, perfect. Now I'm surrounding myself into another circle, because you can be a business owner and win enough, right? Maybe $4,000 or $5,000 a month, but now you're surrounding yourself by people that are making $20,000 gross profit, and now you're hearing about those conversations. What are they doing differently that maybe the people that are just surviving in their business are doing? What are they doing differently? What are they doing? Where are they investing? Are they investing more in marketing, operations, sales, et cetera, right? And then that's how you're going to move and you're going to scale. Each circle is going to be like a little key, but you have to be very, how can I say, attentive and see when is the right moment to when to jump into the next circle, right? When you feel like you're not big enough, but once you're the biggest fish in your circle, you want to start figuring out, okay, how can I get or reach that next group, right? Now, I want you to be genuine as well. I don't want you to be that person that I'm only going to be friends with you because you make more money than me. No, and you're never going to succeed that way. You want to be genuine. You want to really be there because you're humble. You're grateful that you're around those circles. I'm a big believer in God, in Jesus Christ. I'm a Catholic. And I always thank God by the circles that he surrounds me, right? And I don't know who you believe in or what you believe in, but if you believe in a higher power, always be grateful to the universe, to God, whoever you believe, and acknowledge that. Be grateful, but execute and move into other circles. Be grateful and always create that portfolio of relationships that you have and nourish it, right? Keep them. Go to events. go to birthdays, go to marketing events, go to whatever it is, but cherish them and take care of them because they will take care of you eventually, right, guys? Like I said, that's how you're gonna break the ceiling of whatever you are currently, the current ceiling that you have, which is, I don't know what position you are. Maybe you're working a 9 to 5 right now. Maybe you're making 20,000 and you want to make 100,000. Okay, what's the circles that I want to be in? Or where are these people surrounding themselves with? And once you hear those conversations for a long time, it's going to become your new normal, and that's going to be a new life stone or a new chapter in your life. Well, you're going to be like, okay, these guys are making freaking 100 grand a month, but I know how hard these guys are working. That's my new normal, and I have to work as hard as them if I want to make the same results that they're doing. But yeah, guys, that's a little bit that I wanted to give you guys today. Belief ceilings, a little bit about how I can break my belief ceilings. Now, like I said, it's a step-by-step process, right? It's going to be very hard. People achieve it, but they break or they don't receive those tips in life, or they don't receive those, what can I say, those experiences that step-by-step give you. For example, if maybe you're a trader, right, and you hit a freaking crazy hit. I don't know that much about trading, but whatever I know is that you can hit freaking crazy amount of stocks, whatever it is. Once you hit that, you can hit from freaking being poor to fucking making a lot of money. Like I said, I'm not very knowledgeable, right? But not going through that experience of you actually building and hearing and building your character can make you not be the actual person that you are. Maybe someone that's making $2 million is not going to be the same person that's making $10,000 a month, right? So just so you're aware, I see it as a step-by-step process. You build your character, just like GTA, Grand Theft Auto, you build your character by experience, right? So guys, thank you so much for being here at the RB Talks. Hope you guys enjoyed it. This podcast is powered by BMG. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys into the next episode. Thank you.